What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chef Raedar once again here in the kitchen at Truss Foodworks. Today we got a special guest and we are going to be going through how we make our sausages in-house here at Truss Foodworks. So stay tuned. All right, guys, as you can see, we've got a special guest here beside me. This is Andrew, my right-hand man, my partner here at Truss Foodworks, and he's the man behind all the sausages that we do. So we thought we'd get him in here and show you just how we do it. Maybe not exactly, because we don't want to be giving away any secrets, but it's the same concept. You guys can tweak everything yourselves and make your own sausage. So, Andrew, take it away.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having me here. So we have a few things on the table here. A bunch of our ingredients, like Mike said, we're actually not going to show you exactly what we put in here, but we're going to give you a rough idea. So just going through here, this is our maple garlic sausage. This is our best seller here. Everyone loves it. The maple syrup, real maple syrup. So we have it here, maple syrup in that one. We have our lean ground pork. We have our sea salt here. We have our natural hog casings.
Andrew, what are the hog casings?
So I didn't want to say it, but the hog casings are actually pig intestines. Way better texture, gives you a better bite when you cook the sausage, and it's natural. Everybody loves natural. So no additives in our sausages, no gluten, no dairy, so you're good to go with all of those allergies in there. So the last two ingredients we have here for our maple garlic is a little bit of water and our garlic powder. The little bit of water isn't to add weight or anything, it's only so that the pork can go through our hopper nice and easily. So I think we're ready to...
And what exactly kind of is this thing? How does it work?
Of course. Yeah, so this is our hopper here at Truss Foodworks, our sausage stuffer. So it's a 10-pound stuffer here. We put our mixed pork into the hopper, and then we actually crank it out. We've put the hog casings already on here, and then we crank the sausage out, which we will show you. And yeah, that's what our sausage stuffer is.
You can get one of these at any of the outdoor type stores for about $100, I'd say.
Yeah, a smaller one, definitely $100. This one here, looking more at 500 or so for this one. You can get way bigger ones, electric ones with foot pedals, all the bells and whistles on them. Double gears where you actually don't have to crank it back up. It just pulls right back up. So yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, we got the basics taken care of. Let's start putting some sausage together.
Sounds good.
So we got all our ingredients in here. Andrew, what is next after we kind of mix these up?
Yeah, so usually we would actually put it into our big mixer. We do a lot bigger batches than this, but we thought, let's just mix it for hand for you guys and get it going here. So all of our ingredients are in here. And obviously we didn't give you the secret recipe, but you know the different ingredients. Need to have a good mix so that you don't get pockets of pepper and garlic in here. That's why our mixer is best, but we never want to mix it too much. Otherwise, it'll be a tough product.
And you still, especially in sausage, you still want to have some of the pockets of fat.
Yeah.
And when you mix it too much, that generates friction, which causes heat, which will cause the fat to actually render down a bit more, and you won't get those nice pockets of fat.
That's right.
Because fat is flavor. I've said this many times on the show. And yeah, we like fat. So we're gonna set this aside just for the sake of time. We've got another batch already loaded up into the hopper, and we are gonna get to cranking some sausage.
All right, guys, so we already have the casing on here. We already got the pork inside the hopper here ready to go. And now we're gonna have Mike start cranking the sausage. And we always want to make sure that there's no air pockets. So right here we have a little air pocket, so Mike's going to crank it a little bit and then pull back, just so that air pocket, perfect, is gone. Then I'm going to twist it off, and then we can start cranking nice and slow. Always being cautious that there's no pockets, a little bit faster there. And always just kind of squeezing it, making sure the pockets of air are gone, and that it's a consistent texture all the way through.
Most of the sausage presses will have a little bit of an air valve on top that will help get some of those air pockets, but yeah, like Andrew mentioned, you do got to be mindful of the air pockets as you're packing.
And so sometimes it will split, and actually I'm going to show you. So if we build it up, see, Mike will pull back, get a little bit of a split there. It happens sometimes if the casings aren't soaked enough. Then they're going to be a little bit dry. All you do, just cut it off, pinch it back a little bit, and you're good to go. Just save your bits here. You can make breakfast sausage if you want. You can put it back into your hopper. But we have a coil of sausage ready to go here. We don't smoke our maple garlic because we really want the garlic and the maple flavor to come through. Even though we do smoke most of our meats, some stuff we don't. So then we can start again. You just pull that off, twist it again, and you carry on. Now some people will actually link them as they go. So we coil ours, but, okay, pull back there. So one thing you could do, if you are linking, takes a little bit more time, but in the finished end, you don't have to constantly link at the very end. You can do it as you go. So I just linked it there, and then Mike can carry on. You can do it to your desired length of sausage that you want, so we could stop here even, and we can then link that.
When you see someone who is really good at linking, it's actually kind of crazy how fast they can move.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, just the cranking over here doesn't really stop. They just it's like a clown and balloon animals.
Yeah, exactly. And because we don't link ours, yeah, I'm not the pro at it, but
nothing better than throwing a whole coil of sausage on the barbecue.
Exactly. And so when someone asks how do you cook your links of sausage or your coils, we love it just right on the grill. Literally medium heat, and put that whole coil right on there, just like that. Flip it, and this thing, literally, if a little crack comes in there, juices are gonna squirt out. Better be wearing goggles because it's gonna go right in your eye.
He's not lying.
It's true.
I've had it happen to me.
So yeah, you just keep cranking it out, making sure all those air pockets are gone. And I'm actually gonna have a little air pocket and show you.
There's one.
Pull one back. And so what you can do, if this does happen, if you have a toothpick, don't use the mint ones because it will affect the flavor. You wouldn't even think about it. But what you can do is just take a tip of a knife very gently and just poke that hole, and then you can force that air back through, and you're good to go.
Andrew, how many pounds of sausage do you think we've made in the last year?
So we actually talked about this the other day. I would say 6,000 pounds, and not even the last year. And that's probably going at 8 months, 7 months. Yeah, we've cranked a lot of sausage here.
When we get on a roll making the sausage, sometimes there's a coil that's the whole size of this table here.
It is true.
It's pretty
I think
fantastic.
I have a picture, so if I do find it, Mike can post it in there. If not, it's usually about this big. And then we put it into our 2-pound coils, or even our 1-pound links with the cutoffs.
Okay, there looks about 2 pounds.
It does, yeah. A little bit smaller. I bet you, usually you can get about 6 links, 6 of these in our 2-pound coils. And oh, we're gonna see here. So I bet you this is probably 1 3/4. But just to give you an idea, that's the size you're kind of looking for.
I'd say that's right around 1 3/4.
Yeah, so it's also because it's a little thinner. We don't want massive kielbasa sausages for us. We'd like it if our customers get a longer sausage, a little bit more bang for their buck, instead of a shorter, stubbier one.
Length, not girth.
That's right.
All right, so we've got this. I guess the last thing that we will do when we're making the sausages here is we take those after they're in the 2 pounds, we vacuum seal them, freeze them. So that's basically it for making the sausages, other than it wouldn't be one of our videos if we weren't trying it at the end. So we're gonna fry up a little patty, not actually in the casing, and we're gonna taste it. So we've got our sausage patty finished up. This is just one way that you can cook them. We actually make one of our sausages into a burger that we have on the menu here at Truss Foodworks, our jalapeno cheddar burger. So just because it's a sausage mix doesn't mean it needs to go in a casing. That's just the kind of traditional way of doing it.
Put it in pasta.
You can crumble it up, put it in pasta.
Pizza.
Make a breakfast sandwich, you know. 10 times better than McDonald's. Not really, I really like McDonald's.
Yeah, I know, right?
But
we even make breakfast sausage, which is a smaller casing, but that's another video, I think.
yeah, so there's lots of different ways you can use this whole technique. Different size horns here, which you can put different size casings on, get a whole different size sausage. But enough rambling, let's dig into this.
Yeah.
As much as I love trying food, this one is kind of pointless because we already know what it tastes like, but
it's still so good.
I'm just like making you guys jealous.
Muy bueno.
Yeah, very muy bueno.
That means very good.
I need to go see Willie and get my Spanish better. And my English, apparently. All right, I'm taking another bite. Josh, you want a bite?
Sure.
There we go, the one-handed cameraman. Oh, look at that steam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's nodding his head. I think he likes it.
You get that maple in there. You get that really good garlic.
You make sausages, and that's kind of, I'd say 90% of the way there of how exactly we do it in here at Truss Foodworks. But like we said, you got to come buy our sausages in order to taste our sausages. So, other than that, if you guys like this video and want more like it, like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below. Other than that, we will see you guys next time here on Cooking Under the Radar.
Later.